let me ask you a question. You now, because you're a little bit older, you're wiser. Yes. You've been through a lot, and I wish Sal was here because we're both looking. We both have never experienced this, but you were married. And you got married in prison. Yeah. And just take us through the ceremony.
Well, I got married a couple of times. I got married like 5 times in prison. But I only got married one time. Like, I made my own wedding gown and everything with the white sheets they give you. Beautiful. In prison. Oh, look.
Something like this.
There you go.
Yeah, but they got wedding gowns and everything. I made my own.
No, you made yours out of prison sheets.
Yeah, it started as a joke. I told my man, his name was Bombillo. He was Dominican.
Shout out
Bombillo, wherever you are. Yes, I'm talking about you.
How do you spell that, Bombillo?
Bombillo. Bombi, Bombillo, LLO. Bombillo.
Okay, maybe that's the name of the episode, Bombillo.
Can we get a little background? Why was he in there?
He was in there for possession of a weapon.
Okay, so not that big of a deal.
No, because when I was in that prison in Fishkill, that's a medium. Like when you're in a max doing big time, but like when you're ready to go home, like you got 2 years or less, they'll transfer you to a medium.
Were you ever in a maximum?
Yeah, that's how I did all my time in a max.
In the
with
maximum.
all them big boys up there.
Whoa,
that's how I seen Son of Sam. That's how I seen all these guys.
So take us through Bombillo. Yeah. So how was Bombillo?
Me and Bombillo met. He belonged to the Trinidad, to the gang of Trinidad, Dominican. But all these people, Dominican, the Trinidad, they loved me so much. They had so much respect for me because every time they used to go into war or fight with other people like the Bloods and things like that, I always used to be next to them and I always used to go at it with them.
Right.
I was the only one transgender that always used to be behind them, and anything went down, I was with them.
Right.
So that's why they had so much respect for me, and they loved me so much that when they found out that Bombillo was messing around with me, they pulled him to the side and they told him, you got 30 days to make up your mind. Either you want to be with him or you're going to get out of being one of us, or you're going to stop messing around with him. One or the other.
Wow.
You got 30 days to decide.
Beautiful.
So he decided to stay with me.
It's like the new Notebook.
Yeah, so he decided.
When was the moment he told you that he was going to stay with you and not the gang?
I mean, like, after, like, we were together, like, for 2 months.
No, but do you remember the moment he came in the room and said what happened?
No, I don't really remember, but it was
Can
like...
you describe him? What was he like?
He was thin. He was thin, like, with a beard.
Okay.
Gold teeth. Mm-hmm. He was, like, my color skin. Short, curly hair.
Now, was he married with children on the outside?
No.
Okay.
No, he wasn't married with nobody outside and everything. So we started talking and everything. We got together and what?
What was like an average date with him? What would you guys do that was so... How'd you guys bond over what in prison?
We used to work in a mess hall.
That's very beautiful.
So we used to both work in the kitchen and mess hall, and we used to go behind the boxes and everything, and, and do our thing, or to the bathroom. And there's a lot of places where you could do things, you could get away in prison, where you could go and hide and do your shit and everything.
Now, what did you, when you guys were together, what was the happiest moment? What would give us the happiest moment in your relationship and the saddest moment?
The saddest moment was...
No, let's start happy. Let's feed the good wolf first.
The most happiest day was when I told him, babe, I want to get married. Let's get married. He goes, are you crazy? Are you playing around? Well, get married. How are we going to get married? I said, yeah, let's get married, blah, 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 all this and that. So I started making a wedding dress with my sheets and everything.
Wow.
And I told them we getting married, and the sergeants, lieutenant, I already spoke to them. They knew about it.
And they said it was okay.
They love me, lieutenants and officers and everything. Then and they have my respect. They said, Miranda, you run shit here.
Right.
Wow.
They used to tell me that when I was in Fishkill. They said, you run shit here, Miranda.
Whatever you want to do.
You're the best. Do what you want to do. Whatever makes you happy. So I made my wedding dress and everything. I told him that's what I was going to do. And I told Bombillo to get dressed and everything. And he did.
What did Bombillo put on? If you had on your
wedding dress. He just had some greens. The greens that you wear from prison. The greens and a white shirt.
Right.
And then we
set it up. Did you walk down an aisle?
No, we set it up and everything. I told my girlfriends, the other transgenders, and all the other.
They were your
people,
bridesmaids?
Yeah, they were all there together. They
Beautiful.
all had rice and everything. And it was something like amazing because once they see me coming out the doors out my gallery, going out to the yard, they see me dressed up. But a lot of people didn't know that was going to go on. That was happening. So, but when they saw me, they got surprised. I said, what the?
Wow.
You know, how is going on here? And they said, oh, shit. Yo, J-Lo is getting married. Yo.
Wow.
Everybody started screaming and everything. Then they got this other guy. He had a Bible and everything.
Amazing.
And
Now-
he read us the
Was there
vows.
Now, how long did that marriage last?
That marriage lasted like 2 years.
Whoa, that's pretty significant.
Yeah, but then he got transferred.
It's that's what I was going to ask you. So technically, you're still
Yeah.
married to him. If Ben Bio's watching,
That's prison marriage. It's not like a
So?
real marriage.
it sounded pretty real to me.
I had a ring, but I don't know what the hell is that.
What was the ring made out of?
I had 5. No, it was a gold ring. It was a bad
Where did he get it?
gold. He had it on. He had it on.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't
He
like in
had
his
it
butt or
on.
anything.
No, he had it on. So he put that ring on
I
me.
have
and
a few
everything.
questions.
But he got, yeah.
Was there vows?
Yeah, there was,
remember-
there
yeah,
was
could-
somebody that read the Bible and everything.
But what
Oh.
did
To
you
death
say?
do
Like,
us
yeah, what were your
apart and
vows?
everything. Well, I accept him as my husband. I say, yes, I do. And all that. We kissed at the end and all that. They threw us rice and everything. Then we just started walking around the whole yard holding hands.
and what'd you do for your honeymoon?
What we used to do every day.
Did you?
Gucci, Gucci.
Would you allow?
The Gucci, Gucci, Gucci.
Were you ever
Gucci,
allowed
Gucci,
to? Were you guys
Gucci.
allowed to lay together as husband
Yeah,
as husband and
we
husband?
did. There was an officer there, officer. What was his
No, don't
name?
say his name. You don't have to say his name.
I'm not going to say his name.
Yeah.
Deserves a
Anyway.
shout out.
Yeah,
Yeah. A shout out to that officer, yes.
Don't be a fake, don't be a flake, don't run away from your feelings, babe.